Dear friends, welcome to Learning About. In this video, I'm going to share information regarding the latest recruitment notification from the Staff Selection Commission. So this is for the recruitment of Phase 9 2021 selection post, and so this is recruitment for various different posts. In fact, there are 3,261 vacancies, and if you look at the pay scale, it starts from pay level 1 to pay level 7. So pay level 1, the starting salary is somewhere around 18,000. Of course, there are a lot of other benefits, and based on the town or city where you are posted, okay, the what you take in hand will vary. It will be higher than this. So level 2 is around 20,000, level 3 is around 22,000, level 4 is 26,000, level 5 is 30,000, level 6 is starting is around 36,000, and level 7 is 45,000. Okay, and so as I said, 3,261 vacancies. And if you look at category wise, general category 1366, scheduled caste 477, scheduled tribe 249, OBC 788, EWS 381. So these are the category wise vacancies. And important dates: the online registration process has already started, and the last day to apply is 25th of October 2021. And so as far as the date for the computer based examination, it is tentatively scheduled on Jan or Feb 2022. And so there is a word of caution I just want to add, though I'm going to show you like how to apply and all that. See, there are multiple posts in multiple regions. Okay, so the candidates who wish to apply for more than one post should apply separately for each category of post. Okay, so that's a word of caution I wanted to add. Now coming to the eligibility criteria, so nationality, so should be a citizen of India. And as far as the age limit is concerned, it depends on the post to which you apply. So mostly like if the post is like having an educational qualification like matriculation or higher secondary, okay, so the age is somewhere between 18 to 27, and if it is like graduate level, 18 to 30. But though in some cases, okay, even for the graduate level, they're asking like 20 to 25. So you have to look at the particular post that you want to apply for. Now, what are the different posts that are there? I'll show you at the end. Okay. Now, if you want to know the details of the post, so there is a official link to that. Now, that link is also shared in the description. You can look at it. Okay, like each category, what is the requirement? So they'll give like a JD. There is a job description is there given for each of the posts, because there are actually hundreds of posts. Though total number of vacancies like this 3,200 and something, but there are hundreds of posts actually. And there is also an upper age limit relaxation depending upon the category to which you belong. For example, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe 5 years on the upper age limit, and OBC 3 years, and so on. And this is for the group C post, upper age limit relaxation. And another important information here, as far as the candidates with disabilities, now the persons with disability candidates should apply only for the post for which they are eligible. Also, only the candidates who have the benchmark disabilities are eligible for fee concession, age relaxation, and for reservation wherever applicable. And coming to the educational qualification, again this depends on the post, so that there are three categories. Like you have for the first set of category, either the matriculation like 10th, that is the 10th class is the minimum educational qualification. For many posts it is the higher secondary, that is the 12th class is the minimum eligibility. In some cases it is a graduation or post graduation. Okay, and it is not that like any graduate. For many posts it is like any graduate is eligible, but for some of the posts only a specific for a specific post. Okay, so specific degree is eligible. Okay, so you have to check through the details of post, and see whether you have something for your own speciality, your own branch. You can check that. And so as far as selection process is concerned, so it is you'll have computer based examination, that's the first round. And in this you have 100 questions and 200 marks. That is, each question carries 2 marks. and it is all multiple choice questions, okay, so objective type questions. And so there is a negative mark of 0.5, that is 1/4 negative mark, there's a negative mark of 0.5, and the exam duration is like 1 hour. And so in this we have videos related, in our channel we have videos related to general intelligence, general awareness, and quantitative aptitude. So as far as English language is concerned, so we have a test practice platform. In that platform, so we have practice questions. So all this we have the previous year papers of the staff selection, which you can make use of both the videos as well as the practice platform. So the candidates, so there is a minimum cutoff. Okay, so though only the toppers will be called for the next round, but still there is a minimum cutoff. Only candidates having the cutoff will be considered for the next stage of the recruitment. So that cutoff is for the unreserved category, it is 35%. For the OBC, EWS, it is 30%, and for the other categories, it is 25%. And as far as the selection procedure is concerned, so the selection will be based on this computer-based examination, okay, and the skill test like typing or data entry and computer proficiency test, etc., wherever prescribed in the essential qualification will be conducted, and that will be of a qualifying nature only. That is, you just have to get the minimum marks, okay, so that will not be counted for the ranking, okay, so just the minimum marks is required there. That's about the selection procedure. And as far as calling candidates for the next round, so depending upon the number of vacancies of a particular category of post, the candidates will be shortlisted for the next stage of scrutiny based on the score and merit of the candidates in the computer-based examination in the following ratio. So the ratio is 1:20 if it is up to 5 vacancies in any category of post, and in the ratio of 1:10 for more than 5 vacancies, okay, but subject to a minimum of 100 people. And this is the syllabus. So this matriculation level, that category, this is the syllabus for the 4 sections. And for higher secondary, general intelligence and general awareness, you can pause the video to look at the details. Quantitative aptitude and English language, and this is for the graduation. So general intelligence, general awareness, quantitative aptitude and English language. And so how to apply? So there is a fee of 100 rupees, and there is an exception in the payment of fee for women candidates and candidates belonging to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, and also for persons with disabilities and ex-servicemen. And the link to apply is given in the description below. You can click on that link to apply after watching the video. Now, a word of caution here. So when you want to apply for the Staff Selection Commission, so just like any other recruitment boards, okay, so they ask us to apply with the latest photograph, but here they are specifically asking the candidates to put the date on which the photograph was taken, okay, so like how you see on the right side of the screen. So on the photograph, okay, so the date on which the photograph was taken, that should be put, and that date also should be mentioned in the application, okay. Now, so first thing here, when you apply, you have to go for the one-time application. So if you have already done it, then you can directly apply for this particular recruitment. Otherwise, you have to do that one-time recruitment, one-time form filling. That one-time form filling, it will ask for like do you have like Aadhaar, your name, your father's name, your mother's name, your date of birth, okay, your educational qualification, basic details, your email ID, phone number, address for communication, and all those basic details it will collect. Then you have to separately apply for the particular post, okay. So whatever details you have already filled, it will be there. Apart from that, whatever specifics they have to ask for this particular hiring, they'll ask. So for example, as I said, which particular like post you want to select, which region that particular post belongs to, and all that, okay. Now if you give the post code, it will show the post name and the level of post, and you can choose the preference of examination centers and all that, right. And it will also show the essential qualification and whether It'll ask, you know, like whether you have completed that course and all that. So you can enter all this. And finally, you have to upload your photograph and signature. Now I'll show the list of posts for which this particular recruitment is happening. So these are the list of posts. Okay, so like you have junior seed analyst, girls cadet instructor, scientific assistant, accountant. Okay, so you have sub editor, junior computer, research investigator, conservation assistant, technical assistant, wildlife, senior scientific assistant. Okay, rehabilitation counselor, senior geological assistant, laboratory assistant, field assistant. Okay, legal assistant, photographer grade 3, library information assistant, fertilizer inspector, research assistant, personal assistant, MTS, electrical welder. Okay, so fieldman, textile designer. So there are so many opportunities, there are so many specialities. Okay, so draftsman, pharmacist, okay, medical laboratory technologist, artist, librarian, chemical assistant, assistant curator, data processing assistant, senior translator, assistant curator, senior draftsman. You have junior engineer, quality assurance. So you have farm assistant, assistant plant protection officer. Medical attendant. So these are, so finally before you go, so whenever you go for the written test or the document verification, whatever be the skill test or whatever it is, apart from the admission card, you should also carry one of the government issued ID cards like the Aadhaar or voter ID and all that. And as far as the admission, that is the admit card hall ticket is concerned, it will be issued by the region to which you belong. Okay, so for example, if you are from the south, okay, the southern staff selection commission office will issue the admission card. But as far as the document verification is concerned, okay, so you have to go to the staff selection commission of that region. For example, if you're applying for the northwest region, okay, so you have to go to that Kolkata office or whatever. Okay, so that's the instruction that is given here. So I hope the information I have shared in this video was useful to you. And so if you like this video, click on the like button and share it with your friends. And if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.